Where to invest $50 per week? Cash v mortgage v super v share market. Some money is better than no money. If you can afford to spare $50 per week, don't treat it like loose change. While it may not seem like a lot, it can go a long way if used wisely. So, should you save it or spend it? Turns out both are good options according to experts. In this video, we'll share the smartest ways to invest $50 per week, but before we dive deeper, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the next videos about how to diversify your investment portfolio. 1. Put it in a savings account. Pros. Savings accounts will usually accrue interest over time. Although interest rates have been extremely low since 2007, with many savings accounts having an interest rate below 1%, you will still accrue interest over time with an account. That means you have more earning potential with your $50 compared to keeping it in a safe at home. When you open a savings account at a financial institution, look for it to say that it's insured. This will protect your savings to the maximum amount that is allowed by law. Standard deposit insurance is limited to $250,000 per depositor, per insurance financial institution, per each ownership category. Because your money is being held by a third party, it increases your personal safety. Not only does storing cash on your property make you a target for a potential robbery, but losses like that are not always covered by a homeowner's or renter's insurance policy. If there was a fire in your home or some other natural disaster, you could lose your cash as well. Keeping your cash in a savings account keeps you and your money safer. Cons. Interest is often compounded monthly or even annually by most financial institutions. There are online banks that will compound your interest on a daily basis, but most traditional banks or credit unions will only compound your interest monthly. This means the full potential of your money isn't always realized, especially when compared to other investment opportunities. Secondly, there are withdrawal limits on a savings account. You can easily transfer money from one account to another with regularity, but there are federal limits on the number and the types of withdrawals you can make per statement cycle. This limits you to no more than 6 transfers or withdrawals from each savings or money market account during a calendar month. Checking accounts are exempt from this. Additional transactions are often subject to an excessive transaction fee. The results. Consider each key point and you'll be able to determine if starting a savings account or continuing to maintain the one you have is the right decision for you. Deposit $50 each week into a savings account paying 0.58% interest, and in 10 years' time, you could accumulate $26,766. 2. Pay more off the mortgage. The pros. Paying off your mortgage early can be a wise financial move. You'll have more cash to play with each month once you're no longer making payments, and you'll save money and interest. Making extra mortgage payments isn't for everyone though. You may be better off focusing on other debt or investing the money instead. Paying off your mortgage will help you save money on interest. Each month that you make a mortgage payment, some money is going toward interest, so the fewer payments you have, the less you will pay in interest. Paying off your mortgage early could save you tens of thousands of dollars. Just make sure to clarify with your lender that all extra payments will just be going towards your principal and not interest. By eliminating monthly mortgage payments, you free up that cash flow to put toward other things. For example, you could invest the extra money or pay for your child's college tuition. The cons. The average mortgage interest rate right now is around 3%. The average stock market return over 10 years is about 9%. So if you pay your mortgage off 10 years early versus invest in the stock market for 10 years, you'll most likely come out on top by investing the money instead. A mortgage prepayment penalty is a fee you pay the lender if you sell, refinance, or pay off your mortgage within a certain amount of time of closing on your initial mortgage, usually 3 to 5 years. Not all lenders charge this fee, and you probably don't need to worry about it if you're waiting more than 5 years to pay off your mortgage. But you should always ask your lender first. The result. Let's say you make extra payments worth $50 each week into a $400,000 mortgage with a variable rate of 3.13%. Over a 10-year period, you could potentially save $4,502 in interest and cut more than 2 years from the life of your loan. 3. Top up your retirement fund. The pros. Besides being a great way to save for retirement, Australia's super system offers some other valuable but little known benefits for super fund members. If you're in the right super fund, there is a swag of freebies and helpful services that you can receive, often without having to lift a finger. Super provides a simple way to reduce the amount of income tax you pay each year. By setting up a salary sacrifice arrangement with your employer, you can swap the income tax rate you would normally pay on some of your income with a lower 15% super contributions tax rate. If your normal marginal income tax rate is 47%, including the Medicare levy, that represents a big saving. The cons. The money deposited into your super account will be locked for a predefined period. Because it's created to generate a steady income stream for retirement, Australians cannot withdraw their money until they reach their preservation age. However, there are also few circumstances where you can withdraw your super early, such as severe financial hardship, terminal medical condition, and temporary permanent incapacity. If you're a temporary resident in Australia, you're not eligible to make withdrawals unless you're leaving for good. In this case, super contributions will be taxed at 65%. The results. A 30-year-old who adds $50 to super each week for 10 years could boost their super savings from $153,181 to $192,553 by age 40. That's an extra $39,372 in one decade, money that will go on to earn further compounding returns over time. 4. Invest in the share market. The pros. If you invest $50 per week in the share market, your stocks may significantly increase in value. That's why some people regard the stock market as the best way to build wealth. The best stocks not only rise in value, but also make regular earnings payouts known as dividends. It's a bit like a quality investment property that both makes capital gains and provides rental income. If your dividends are franked, you'll also receive a tax credit that will probably allow you to minimize your tax. The cons. Any investment is a gamble. That means you can lose money, even all your money. No matter how safe a stock looks, the price could go backwards and the company could even collapse. Some people love the fact there are so many different types of companies in which to invest. Other people, though, find this overwhelming. After all, with so many different options, how can you possibly know which one to choose? The results. By investing $50 weekly through a micro-investing app, it can be possible to grow a portfolio worth $42,529 in 10 years. Of that total, more than $17,000 come from investment returns. Investing can be a great way to set yourself up with a retirement fund, down payment fund, or college tuition savings. The longer the time your money has to grow, the less you have to invest. It's best to start investing as soon as possible, even today if you can. Start by making sure your high interest debt is under control and you have an adequate emergency fund, cash you can access quickly if you lose your job or face an unexpected event. That's it for this episode. Please give us your feedback in the comment section below. To watch more episodes of financial topics like this, hit that like and subscribe button. If you want to support us even more, buy us a coffee from the link in the description. Good luck and see you in the next episode.